coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on T and Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the support. Let's go, let's get it. Big love, man, to everybody who followed the movement, everybody who followed the platform. I need you. Can't do it without you. Let's go, let's get it, let's run it up, man. Let's get to this meet and greet, man. 150K. You dig? We can't get to 112. It's been 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the? Let's do it, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. Hype me up and like me up, man. That's the only way we can get the algorithm to move with us. When we move, they move. Just like that. Appreciate you, man. Listen. Public service announcement. If you white and you go to prison, just understand you're going to have a rough time, period. But every year, now you're going to have 28 days ahead. Man, them gang members is down on them white boys, man, on Black History Month, brother. February, boy, that's the worst time a white man want to see in the penitentiary, bro. Them gang members, man, they something different, man. You know, like I said when I first got in, it wasn't no such thing as gangs. But, you know, towards the back end of my bit, they started coming in. The Bloods, the Crips, the G. I didn't even know all that stuff was, you know what I'm saying, going on. You know, I'm old school. You did. But, man, yeah, by the time I got out, they deep, super deep. When I'm up in the mountains, oh, they really deep. Because that's where most of them is at. Because once they get in trouble on flatland, they send them up there into the mountains. And I think they was trying to implement just putting them all up there once they identified you, because they had a gang task force and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking crazy, bro. They was coming around, locking the whole compound down. I remember I was on Greensville, man. But they locked the whole compound down, man, for a couple of days and went to every cell with the gang unit. And if you had tattoos, they took you out and they photographed your tattoos to see if you was some type of gang member. And you know, I'm tatted up, you know what I'm saying? So they asking me stupid stuff like, am I a gang member? I said, man, what I look like, man? You know what I'm saying? But you know how old I am, you know how long I've been in the penitentiary. What are you talking about? Well, why you got this on you and that's a red? Because I got red in my tattoo right there. Because normally you don't have ink in the penitentiary. But I'm like, bro, that's a tattoo, bro. That's about boxing. What do you know what I'm saying? Because if they categorize you as a gang member, you going in the database, and that's what they gonna look at you as. And then once they start moving people, it's potentially you gonna get just shipped up to the mountain just because you've been categorized as a gang member. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy, bro. When this stuff started, they got the ball rolling. Once they realized they had a problem with it, man, it was out of control. And man, you talking about, man, I was up there in the mountains when I was up there at Wallace Ridge, and and February came around, Black History Month. Man, I was like, man, what is going on? They was like, oh, the white boys can't come out. What you mean they can't come? But them boys said the white boys can't come out their cell. If you come out your cell with the block that I was in and them Bloods that was in there, if you come out your cell, them white boys, and they whooping you. Old, young, skinny, tall, fat, they whooping you. And they want all your commissary, whatever you got in your cell. If you try to make commissary during the month of February, they taking all your commissary, bro. They taking it all, bro. I said these mamas is out of control, but they was not bull jabbing. Not in the block I was, they weren't playing, because the dude that led the jump, oh, he dead on it. And if he tell them to get you, they gonna get you. Yeah, and they want your trays, bro. I'm like, how, bro, we gonna eat? They can't even eat their trays, bro. Serving trays In Wallace Ridge, you ain't going to no kitchen. They bringing the trays over. So they bringing the trays over. So dudes passing out the trays. So they tell the white boys, get that tray up, man. Get that tray get that tray to the homie. Get that tray. You got to pick who you want to get that tray, but you can't eat that tray. Don't eat that tray. I'm telling you, don't eat that tray. And the dudes is serving the trays. So when they put the tray in the joint, you know what I'm saying? Then the dudes is serving these a white boy said, man, who you want me to get the tray to? I get it next door. Well, wherever black dude at, you can't, they ain't want to eat, bro. I'm like, how you gonna not eat for 30? How you can you survive not eating for 30 days? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't go to concert. So whatever you got in your cell, if you come out your cell, they gonna crush you, then they going in your cell, they gonna take your concert. You understand? So the only thing you got is to survive on what you already got up in that cell and don't come out for the 28 days. Because you can't eat the trays. You can't go to concert and you can't come out your cell. So if you ain't got a stockpile build up, man, they might not come in there and mess with you if you ain't came out your cell. If you can't even take a shower, bro. You can't take a shower, bro. So if you come out your cell, they taking your concert and they gonna whoop you. They gonna put something tough on you. You did? Like they gonna put something tough on you, bro. I'm telling you, they got crash outs, man. If the head dude say, get him, they gonna get you, bro. They tell you, they say he a plate, eat him. He's a plate, eat him. And they gonna get down on you. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, hey man, I was saying to myself, bro, this is this now they know. And I know I ain't listen, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm just saying in my mind, I'm telling you what my thoughts were. I'm saying, boy, damn, I bet you these white boys know what slavery like now, boy. Cause I'm telling you, that's 28 days right there, boy. They on high alert. You can see them, man. Dudes is out in the park playing cards. They call wreck call. They going to wreck. Dudes open their door. They let it close. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't doing nothing. You hear me? They ain't doing nothing. You did, so they was bringing them trays over there most of the time. But one time we was going to the child hall over there at Wallace Ridge. We was going, it depends on what part you was in, but most of the time they was bringing the trays around. But they do got a child hall, but either way they couldn't come out. You know what I'm saying? So you look in the pod, you don't see nothing but, but it ain't a lot of white boys anyway. It's not a lot of white dudes. You know what I'm saying? Crazy as it's not. But if you in there, and then you got the old ones that don't understand. They old, they might be, a little tata, a little senile or whatever. And they come up out of that cell, man, they don't tear them out the frame. Only thing that they would let them come out that cell for was to appeal call to get medication. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't come get that medication, then it's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? But if you come out that cell, in that block that I was in from February, if you come out of that cell and you ain't going to pill call and you was a white boy, oh, they gonna pop on you as soon as you come back through that door. Boop, boop, beep, beep, bump, bump, boop. Go to cell, blood. Go to cell. Get all this. You got commissary in your cell? Man, I said, yeah, they on another level, bro. They on another level, bro. This is some stuff that I couldn't even conceive when I first got locked up. It's unheard of. It's unheard of because, to be honest with you, when I first got locked up, and for the majority of my bit, you had to be real careful about messing with them white dudes, man, because if you get the whooping on them or doing something, bro, them bros, they get on that phone, bro, and they tell their people, man, them people calling up there just to show us grits as grocers. Just to show us grits as grocers, and they going to descend on that pod so fast, and they coming to get you. They coming to get you. White dude ain't really worried about snitching because, you know what I'm saying, if his people tell it or whatever, he get a snitch label on him, it ain't gonna be no more worse than it is for him anyway. Because the only white dudes in there that's really gonna get some respect, they gonna be head busters anyway. If you ain't no head busting white boy, you ain't getting no respect. So they don't care nothing about they being labeled as a snitch. They not gonna be treated no different than they already being treated with disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But when you talking about this gang stuff now, these jokers, man, February, bro, they out back, bro. I'm telling you, they out back. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I ain't know what was going on. I remember when I'm first getting hip, you know what I'm saying? I had a little youngin' that was on there that I knew as people on the street. He was telling me, he was like, I'm like, man, what's going on? He said, man, them white boys, man, because they jumped on the whiteboard that came out. And I said, what they doing? This is like on February the 3rd. he said, oh, you know, they be down on them on Black History Month, man. They don't let them come out, man. They don't let them eat or nothing. I said, who? He said, the Bloods. I said, what the hell, LeBron James? I said, how they do this? He said, man, they come out, they gonna whoop them, take all their commissary. He said, what? You gonna see, we go to the store too. They ain't gonna get no commissary. Because they get commissary, the Bloods gonna take it all. I said, so they can't eat for 30 days? He said, 28. I said, 28 days? He said, yeah, man. I said, what about the shower? They can't take a shower? He said, nah. He said, they go to peel cold. That's it. I said, God. And I know it ain't funny, but in my mind, I'm saying, like, that's insane, bro. That's insane. But I'm telling you, them gang jokers is running that joint up there. They running it. That's how they doing it. And the police know. And the crazy part about it is all the police that's at Wallace Ridge is red, is white. They're all white. You know what I'm saying? Man, it ain't no black COs up there, man. It ain't none. No black COs up there, bro. So, but they know. But I have met COs at Wallace Ridge who say, "Oh, I don't care. He's not a real white man. He's a coward. He's locked up. He broke the law." That's how they feel. They look at them like they trash. Like, it's not a real white man. He deserves to be locked up with y'all. They'll tell you that in your face. With y'all. He deserves to be locked up with y'all. He used to be out there breaking the law. Probably was doing meth or something. Say, oh yeah. They used to always try to talk to me because I'm the barber. I got to interact with them because I got to take the equipment in and out. I used to be blood mad listening to them talk, but I couldn't do nothing. But yeah, okay. Yeah, they talk straight, uncut racism. Hey man, don't you know Kobe? You watch basketball, don't you? I know you watch basketball. You're black. I be like, I be trying to hold my composure. So yeah, I watch basketball. What's up, Kobe? You know Kobe. He raped that white girl, didn't he? You know he did it. You know he did it, man. He couldn't resist that white, the white coochie, man. You know he did it, man. But he thought he could have it. And I'd be like, yeah, I don't know what he did. Yeah, he did it, man. You know, you said, I mean, you know, he got away with it because he's rich. I be like, yeah, all right. Okay, here go the Bob said stuff, man. Everything good with the equipment on you ready to leave. Yeah, you good, you good. I be like, man, you mother. You know what I'm saying? They tough, man. They tough up there. You ain't gonna never experience nothing like that, man, in your life. Hopefully, in the real world, you'll never. But that's how they is up there. But they do not care too much about them white boys up there, man, because they just look at them like they trash just because of the simple fact that they locked up. But they care, make no mistake now, they care even less about us. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they don't care nothing about them white boys. It might be some lieutenants, captains, or something like that. Oh, you jumped on the white man? Yeah, and they gonna get down on you, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, they ain't tripping off, you know. So yeah, them jokers was having their way. So then as I got back down to Flatland, you know, River North, it's the same thing. They down on the white boys. In the month of February, they down on. It's like the white boys knew though. They know. And you know when it's February, bro. You start looking around, like, man, what white boys at? White boys in that cell, bro. They looking out that door. They looking out there like little kids in the park. Everybody out there playing cards, checkers, chess, and they looking out the door. They ain't coming out. They not coming out because they already know the rules. I guess they will put in effect. Well, I don't know nothing about it until I'm getting around it. But it's like that. And then coming down from River North, now I'm all the way on Flatland. You know what I'm saying? And they you know, they wouldn't tell them they couldn't come out, but they want that commissary. If you go to that commissary, if you go to that commissary in February, white boy, they taking that bag. You know what I'm saying? They take that bag, and if you want the buck, they gonna go ahead on and put the Beats by Dre on you. Boop, bop, bam. You did straight up. And I'm like, man, these. So they operating like that, they moving like that, and I'm saying to myself, man, I could. And I think back to when I started my bid. I'm like, how could they get away with this? Because the administration, man, you know what I'm saying? They got to know these things, but at the same time, like they just getting away with a lot more than you was able to get away with, you know what I'm saying, when I first came in, man. It couldn't be nothing like that. It wasn't no type of nothing organized like, okay, well, all the white boys, we gonna do nah, bro, man, they would have shut that joint down. You know what I'm saying? And had internal affairs up in that joint, and dudes was gonna get street cases and all types of stuff. But now, nah, it's just too many of them. It's too many of them, bro. It's too many of them, and they will, yeah. They'll do what they got to do. They will jump on you now, cause it's easy. They ain't got to do it. They calling shots. You know what I'm saying? It's just whoever the head dude is, man. Go ahead, get them, man. Get rid of them, man. Go ahead, jump on them, man. Get him, get them, and they gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So crazy work, man. So yeah, man. If you a white man, man, you don't want to be in prison first and foremost off the rip. I at least know not in Virginia, unless you was a bad mofo. What is it? Bone? What's that song? Bad to the bone. You born like that. You born like that. Yeah, you bad to the bone. Other than that, bro, you gonna catch it. But now, since I left in the 20th century, and they got these gang members in VA, if you the month of February, oh Lord, and then when they show the movies, woo, they stopped showing them. But do you know how long it took us to get Django? I watched Django after Django had probably came out. Whenever Django came out, we probably seen it like 5 years later. 5 years. When I call home, people talking about Django, y'all see Django? Did they show Django? Nah, they ain't showing it. 12 Years a Slave, 4 5 years. They not showing that because every time they show it, the white boys catching it. They catching it, bro. They catching it bad. You know what I'm saying? Dude can walk out the cell and just tear a white boy up. Hey, man. Hey, and just start whooping them, stomping them and everything. They just do it. They just do it, man, because you already got built up frustration and tension and everything going on with you because you locked up your situation. And when they watch a movie like that, man, they show that movie, man, them white boys be scared to come out the next day. If they do come out, 9 times out of 10, one of them gonna get whooped for no reason at all. Old, young, it don't matter. Somebody gonna take off on a white boy just to make a point. 12 Years a Slave, Django. Oh, I'm gonna tell you when they really got whooped too. They got brutalized when Obama won. When Obama won, man, you know how many dudes got locked up, man, when Obama won for beating up on white dudes? Man, for nothing. Just cause. Man, they ran a lieutenant, a sergeant about the block, man. When nobody listened to him or nothing, man. The next day Obama won. Man, get up, man. You ain't in charge no more. Obama won. You beat up. Get your mother. Man, what? Lockdown. Everybody, man, you don't get up out shit. Man, they ran that joke up out there, man. They came back with the whole goddamn administration, man. Had us locked down and everything. They don't, bro, them dudes lose their mind with stuff like that, bro. They just, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess it's your situation and where you at, man, and you got a reason there just to, you know what I'm saying, to let some of that anger out, let some of that frustration out, and they catch it, bro. They catch it, man. Real talk, bro. Hey, but some of them know. They know. They ain't coming up out that joint. Man, they be complaining. That's why they took the movies. They was complaining. They was writing grievances, secret notes, and everything. Man, y'all can't be showing them racist movies, man. Y'all putting us under the gun, man. People won't show it. None of that, bro. They not showing it, you know, and it's just the way it is, man. But yeah, man, February, man, 28 days of hell for the white man in the penitentiary, man. 28 days of hell for the white man in the penitentiary. Please believe that, man. So, you know, if you out here and you white and you breaking the law and you in Virginia, tighten up and fly right, man. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, unless you can go 28 days without eating, you don't want to be up in there. You don't want to get caught up in there. Unless you can fast for 28 days, you know what I'm saying, and be in hibernation and don't wash your hand pots. If you can do that, you all right then, you good. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, stay free, young man. Stay free, man. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. I don't know why, because it ain't even February, but somebody brought it up. So it made me think about it. But anyway, man, y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. Hype me up, like me up, man. Wait for the next video. It'll be here soon, man. Y'all know what it is. Who more consistent than me? Let me think about it. Nobody.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.